caught life. That was not a good performance from Real Madrid. And we're very lucky that we're walking away with the 3 points because Mallorca could have equalized this match twice if it wasn't for some brilliant defending from Trent and Alvaro Carreras. But aside from that, we got to talk about this handball rule because in Spain, these referees are stupid. That is never a handball. Arda Güler should have had a brace today. I don't understand. What are they expecting players to do? If your arms are out wide, it's a handball. If your arm is in front of your chest, it's a handball. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. Certain players out there dropping stinkers. I'm looking at Mbappe. I'm looking at Franco. We're going to get into it because I was not impressed with what I saw for about 75% of this match. I think Mallorca's game plan looked more solid than ours, conceding another goal from a corner. I know it's the first one that we've conceded this season, but we all know what happened last season, where corners for other teams, free kicks, it was like a fucking penalty. How dangerous us being in those situations were. So the fact that the first goal that we concede this season is a corner getting dunked on by Muriqi, Tchouaméni, Dean Howson. How are you letting Muriqi hang his nuts on the top of your head? Dean Howson is 6'5". We should never, ever look weak in the air. Use some of that height, Tchouaméni. You're like 6'1", 6'2", a very physical player. You're good in the air. How is Muriqi scoring that? Fire the set piece coach. I know that he just got here. Fire him. I have PTSD from last season. I'm not trying to see that. But we got a lot of stuff to get into. And the reason that I'm screaming, the reason that I'm so animated is because I'm pissed. The handball rule is fucking dumb. Our performance was not good. I can't even tell you who should be man of the match. Maybe Vinicius. He was our best attacker today. I don't know. Nobody deserves to be man of the match. So you guys can argue it in the comment section. Whoever you guys want to give it to, fine with me. As long as you don't say Mbappe. Because he was shit. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And get in the comment section. Let me know who was your man of the match. And any other thoughts that you had on this game. Let's just get into it. Opening half hour. Oh my days. We look lost out there. We couldn't break down Mallorca's low block. And the thing is, Mallorca did not play like Osasuna, right? Against Osasuna, we saw them play terroristic football. Something that would have made Bin Laden proud. Something that can only be analyzed at Guantanamo Bay, okay? Mallorca today, yes, they played a back five. But when they won the ball back, they were attacking us. They sent players up the pitch. And I think we dealt with it well, but I think their game plan was working a little bit more than ours. We concede the header. We look lost. We can't break them down. We're struggling. And then after about the half hour, I'd say 32nd minute, we absolutely blitz them. We then end up scoring kind of from a corner, right? We take it short. Ball gets put into the box. Dean Howson with a great assist for Arda Güler's header. Dean Howson needs to be the target man on every set piece that we have. My guy is 6'5". He's about 25% neck. This guy's neck adds like 3 inches to his overall height. Got that long ass neck, bruv. Yes, you're tall as shit. Dean Housen is going to be the tallest player on the pitch most games. He needs to be the target man every single time in that box. He puts it across the box. Arda Güler is right there. And by the way, Arda, before he scored that goal, let's be honest, he was out there ghosting. I think in the first half hour of our match, our best player was Trent. Trent looked like he was on smoke today. Some of those passes that he was making, oh my days. If Mbappe could just time his runs better, Trent could have had an assist. By the way, speaking of Mbappe, this guy was hot ass. I dare somebody defend Mbappe in the comments. I dare you. Mbappe did fuck all today. Let's be honest. Offsides at least 3 times this game. I was getting PTSD from the first El Clasico from last season. What are you doing? You're fast. You don't have to be hugging the back line that you can. I just don't get it, bro. This guy, his shooting was off today. He was being selfish, wasn't releasing the ball like in the second half to Rodrigo on that counter where we could have maybe did something. If you even think about it, why the fuck is Mbappe taking free kicks? I gave Xabi Alonso a red card for that. Mbappe should never be taking free kicks. Brother, you're already our penalty taker. Why are you on free kicks? Rodrigo is on the pitch. Let Rodrigo take the free kick. If the starters are on the team, Franco, Trent, Arda should all be ahead of Mbappe. Why is he our main free kick? I swear Mbappe has only scored like 1 free kick his entire career. I never want to see him take a free kick again. Mbappe was shit. The fact that he lasted 94 minutes this game is a joke. Gonzalo Garcia should have saw the pitch way earlier. But let's go back to us making this mini comeback. Arda Güler scores the first goal. He was ghosting before that. He looked better after he scored. His confidence went up. And then, boom, right away, Vinicius scores the second goal. Back-to-back games where Vinicius gets on the score sheet, by the way. Vinny looks like he's slowly getting back to his best. At first, I was saying that he made a mistake not shooting it earlier, but he cuts to the outside, aims for the far post, scores a good solo goal, right? We won it back in midfield. I think it was Valverde that got the ball back. Vinny carries it, scores. We're up 2-1. We're heading into halftime. Arda Güler makes it 3-1. The handball rule makes no sense. I said it in my watch along against Barca versus Levante. That is not a penalty. It should have never been called a penalty for Alejandro Balde. The ball it was going to hit his chest. Unless we're expecting Arda Güler to have the reflexes of Spider-Man. How is any human being going to be able to move their arm? It's a natural response to protect your chest if something is coming to hit your face or your chest. We tend to put our hands up so to not let it hit our face or our chest. That game was completely altered after that call. We think we're up 3-1. And by the way, I played the golazo sound so many times because Mbappe was offsides. I thought we were bagging, bruv. I don't get how Arda is getting a handball for that. It's never a handball in a million years. It's like I said earlier. If the player sticks his arm out like this, they're going to call that a handball. So if you put it into your chest, it's a handball as well. What is a defender or what is an attacker meant to do? Now, the one thing that I'll give these referees is that they're consistent with, if they're consistent with that call throughout the entire season, fair enough, because they were consistent when it came to Barca. They gave the same ruling to Real Madrid. Well, look, at least we're beating the Vardrid allegations. At least none of you Varsatards can come into this chat and say, Vardrid. Yeah, you idiots know that it's never a handball. But I get it. It was called against you. Fair enough. It was called today. But after that goal was disallowed, we capitulated. We looked like a deer in headlights. And the reason that I said that we got away with it, that we caught life, was because they could have equalized. Twice. Trent, the first opportunity that they had to get their second goal, Trent. Brilliant piece of defending there. Great slide tackle. If Trent did not do that, it's 2-2. Then, Samu Costa, who came off the bench, takes a shot. It's going past Courtois. Alvaro Carreras with one of the best goal line clearances that we're going to probably see this season. That's just individual brilliance. Carreras with the awareness to crash the box just in case a shot comes off. And then the reflexes to be able to connect on that so that we don't concede. If it was not for Trent and Alvaro Carreras, we drop points today. And we are in the middle of a title race. We cannot afford to drop points first. Today was a very mediocre performance. I'm not happy, but I will take the 3 points because that's all that matters. There's another team in Madrid that haven't won a game yet since this season's kicked off after spending over 170 million this summer. Atleti don't know what 3 points feel like. So, look, not the best performance, but the 3 points is all that matters. In terms of breaking down individual players, right? I don't think that Thibaut Courtois had that much to do, right? Yes, Mallorca at times were looking dangerous when they had the ball, but they didn't really do too much, right? I think Alvaro Carreras, this was one of his better performances since he's come in. But I don't understand why we're not seeing Fran Garcia. Alvaro Carreras has not been that good to where Fran Garcia is getting 0 minutes. Fran Garcia at wingback in the Club World Cup was one of our best players. He has yet to get minutes in La Liga. Fran Garcia deserves more minutes after the international break. I think Dean Houston was solid today. Got the assist. Defensively, I think he did well, except for that corner. Again, I have to look back at it, but that's either Houston or Tchouaméni's fault. I think Eder Militao, very solid, right? Once again, putting in a good shift. I think Trent had a solid game as well. His passing is an absolute joke. There's a reason why he's considered a generational talent. You don't usually see fullbacks able to play the ball like that. We literally have 2 deep line playmakers in our back line. Dean Houston and Trent. In the midfield, I think Tchouaméni, solid. Valverde, solid. Franco, mid. Slim Shady on my right wing. Mediocre today. This was his worst performance. Just didn't do enough. I think he was one of the weak links. But I still think he had a better game than Mbappe. Arda Güler, solid. I'd say, okay, Vinny was our best player in attack. Yes, he was. Mbappe, like I said, shit. Second half, we make subs. The Mumbai Neymar comes on. Man like Rodrigo, the Sri Lankan Messi, the New Delhi Ronaldinho. I don't think he did anything today. I'm gonna be honest. Rodrigo didn't do too much. Dani Ceballos didn't do too much. I don't even know why Dani Ceballos is still getting minutes. This guy's a fucking bum. This guy is twerking and moving like Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, for a move away from the club. He should be forced out. The fact that every summer I gotta hear about this scrub crying for a move. I want to see Thiago Pittarch over I get why Thiago didn't play, but I want to see him over Ceballos. Brahim Diaz didn't really do too much. And Gonzalo Garcia, bro, we gave this man microwave minutes. My leftovers last night saw more minutes in that microwave than Gonzalo Garcia did this game. What are those Make-A-Wish kid minutes? He really put on Gonzalo Garcia with about 90 seconds left. Gave him a, damn, here you go kind of cameo. Mbappe should have never played as much as he did. Take that absolute bum off of free kicks, okay? And Mbappe's not a bum, but at free kicks, he's a bum. That's not his cup of tea, bruv. I don't want to see that no more. Now, Here's how the table looks at the moment. Real Madrid are top. Obviously, Barca still have to play their game. Come on, Vallecano. I know you can do it. But heading into the international break, 3 games, 3 wins, plus 5 goal difference. I'll take it. Get in the comment section, though, like I said. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. Holla Madrid!